And more track action to come straight away as we see the men's 200-meter semi-finals line up. There is the world champion from London, Ramil Guliev.
So, first of 3 semi-finals. Looking at David Manetti here, 8th in the final last time around in 2016. Stephen Muller, very impressive German, had a good run in the heats. No man in lane 6.
Was going to be Dutambi of France.
Yes, he's missing. We've got Jan Volko, Czech record holder at 200 meters, now the fastest man in Europe this year, and the world champion, Ramil Guliev, 1990 this year. Leon Reed just cleared in the last few days to run for Ireland, former British athlete. Very talented indeed. Reed has a best at 20:27 this year, and edging into the semi-finals, having finished 3rd in his heat this morning, Tyler Burnett.
Just 7 men, or 6 men in fact, with one non-starter, because there was originally going to be 8 men in this race, but these 200 meters have been completely redrawn, which we had to look at rather carefully.
Indeed we did. So this is the updated start list. So from lane 2 on the inside, it's Burnett of the Netherlands, Reed Ireland, Guliev Turkey, Volko Slovakia. Nobody in lane 6. 7 it's Muller, and 8 Manetti of Italy. 2 to go through automatically, 2 fastest non-automatic qualifiers. Guliev has been running very impressively around the international circuit this year, declined to run in the 100 meters to focus on this event.
Set.
And indeed, Guliev is away very quickly, really closing down quickly on Volkov. Muller also having a good run at this stage. Guliev in the lead. Leon Reed starting to claw back the advantage though. Reed coming off the bend has been flying, but Guliev just has enough to hold him off. So the 2 men to go through are the 2 men who we were expecting to see to the fore. Ramil Guliev of Turkey, winning in 20:33, followed home by Leon Reed, very close to his personal best, just over a 10th outside hit with 20:38. Interesting angle as we see the runners coming round the bend into the home straight.
And Leon Reed really showing a strong finish there as he comes through. Wasn't the fastest going around the bend, but here the way he catches up with the reigning world champion, nicely done from the Irish athlete.
Volko coming through for 3rd. That must also be quite close to his personal best. Volko 20:58 and Muller 20:76. Well, we'll scribble down those times and see whether they're better in the next 2 races. Confirmation of the results. Ramil Guliev 20:33, Leon Reed 20:38. That's 1 and 2 in the first semi-final.
Second heat there.
200 meters semi-final, so we're looking at the first 2 sure to go through. The man with the long name and good pedigree, Nikorgos Stefanos Sarkonos of Greece, 3 times a World Championship semi-finalist. Then Robin van der Bemden, the Belgian, a good 400-meter runner, but concentrating on the 200 this year. He brought his best down to 20.43. Esiosa De Salu of Italy, Well, he's got a best of 2031, not far off that this season too. Now Adam Jamili won this event in 2014, World Relay Silver, sub 20-second runner. Adam Jamili of Great Britain. Another European champion will be next to him, because it's the defending champion, Bruno Hortelano of Spain, the Spanish record holder at 100, 200, 400 meters, 20:04 at the 200, and 3 European champions in a row, because here's the 2012 winner, Jorandi Martina from the Netherlands. Well, 1981 at his best, and at 34 years of age, he's still in pretty useful nick, as he's shown with a season's best of 20:28. Michael Neba-Zeze, former world youth champion, goes representing France in lane 2, and the field completed by the 7 times German champion indoors and out, Robin Arewa, in that inside lane. Fascinating to see 3 European champions in adjacent heats here, with Martina, Hortelano and Jamili in lanes 3, 4 and 5.
On your mark.
And those, of course, were seeded runners who got through to the semi-final stage. Here's Hortelano, last to take to his blocks. There's Adam Jamili. Had his injury concerns over the past few years, but a formidable sprinter. Martina in 3, Hortelano in 4, Jamili in 5.
Set.
Well, away they go, and certainly a quick start by Jamili. The other 2 are holding him off a little bit further back to Martina, who's having a struggle to hold on. Hortelano now running very powerfully indeed, the Spaniard, heading Jamili, but also going well is De Salou of Italy. De Salou is ahead of Jamili, and it's Hortelano first, De Salou second. I think Jamili just got third, ahead probably of Zeze. We'll have to have a look at the times there. Probably all quicker than the third place, or fourth place, or rather, third place, I should say, in the first semi-final. Hortelano's time confirmed at 20:29. The Spaniard certainly looks very strong indeed, as he's the confirmed winner. And second time has come up. It says Dutambi. I don't believe it. They've got the previous results, previous draw, I think, there, but the second time was 20:35. I think that was De Salou, and then Jamili. They're going to have to sort out that finish when looking at the revised draw, because it was not Dutambi who was second, as we're seeing on the screen at the finish line. The question is, has Jamili run fast enough to keep himself in contention?
Athletes a little confused there as well.
That's still wrong, I think. I think it was De Salou who got second. Jamili shown as 20:46. Well, anyway, that time by Jamili is quicker than the third place in the first heat. So they've still got to sort it out. The redraw didn't phase us. It almost did to start with, but it has phased the photo finish team, it seems.
And Adam Jamili here, he's had some troubles. When he got here, his luggage was lost. Then he had all of his valuables stolen, and I think it's been quite a taxing journey for him here. And I wonder whether that maybe played in for him here with his performance.
Well, there's the results of the second semi-final of the 200 meters. Hortelano winning in 20:29. De Salou in second at 20:35.
And here we have the lineup for this heat. Seeing Alex Wilson there of Switzerland in lane 4. But let's just take a look. Here we have Italy's Andrew Ho, former long jumper, clearly a drummer as well. Dutch athletes, Solomon Bokkeri, with a personal best of 20:37. And here is a German who has been around for quite a while, came close to his personal best this year, Alexio Platini-Menga. Now, very talented athlete. Anchored that Great British Relay in London to take that world title last year. Lives and trains in the US, but is a very vital member of that British Relay. Nathaniel Mitchell-Blake. Fantastic athlete. Then we have someone who's already contested the 100 meters for Switzerland, Alex Wilson, in lane 3. Twice the European team champion at 200 meters and the Ukrainian champion over 100 and 200 meters, Sergei Smelik. And then on the inside of him, we have another Spaniard, third in the Spanish championships, Daniel Rodriguez. And on the inside lane, he's already run 3 races here in Berlin, 2 in the 100 meters, 1 in the 200, Jonathan Kwaku for Norway. And here are the 2 men who are currently in the hot seats based on their times, Adam Jamili and Zeze for France. Now, what can they do? The only man to have gone sub 20 in this field in their career is the man in lane 5, Nathaniel Mitchell-Blake for Great Britain. Just quickly looking at the lineup again. On the inside lane, Kwaku, Rodriguez in lane 2, Smelik lane 3, Wilson, Mitchell-Blake, Menga, Bokhari and Ho.
Set.
They get out very evenly there, but in lane 3 it looks someone running really well. But there, Nathaniel Mitchell-Blake, the Briton, and the Swiss Wilson, both looking very strong. Wilson looking very impressive here indeed, pulling away from the Briton. Nathaniel Mitchell-Blake knows he's got that second spot, easing up a bit. And we have Solomon Bokhari of the Netherlands coming close as well, but it's very clear there for Wilson in 2016 for the Swiss athlete, followed by Nathaniel Mitchell-Blake, who had a great bend and then just got caught by Wilson, who pulled away on the home straight. 20:35 for Mitchell-Blake, so I wonder whether it will be enough for Jamili and Zeze. Bokhari there in 41, so just ahead of Jamili.
So Jamili's out, I'm afraid. And Zeze will go through, won't he? Or is it the other way around?
It is. It's Bokhari and Jamili who go through as non-automatic qualifiers.
Is in.
Whew.
So there, if we look at the times, well, what a roller coaster it's been for Adam Jamili here in Berlin.
Well, what a final 100 meters from Alex Wilson. He really stormed away. This is a man who recently set a Swiss record at 2014, and he finishes just 200ths outside of it to put himself really into medal contention if he can repeat that sort of form in the final tomorrow.
Well, certainly that's the best run we've seen by Wilson in the major championship. He hasn't shown much so far, but that was excellent.
Absolutely.
Seems to have switched his focus. Traditionally he's been considered a 100-meter runner, and he is a very powerfully built runner, and now he seems to be doing well over the 200.
And there we can see, and I think that's something that the organisers have done really well, making it easier for us and the viewer and the people in the stands to see who actually gets the ticket to the final. They literally get a bib that says ticket to the final, and here we can see the finalists. Alex Wilson leading the field here, and Solomon Bokhari, the last man